Hey, what's going on, guys? Some instrumental versions of some Yakuza songs. Hopefully you're doing all right today. Um, it's the day after Halloween. Ooh, spooky. But no, this is a good day to wind down from all the Octoberness. Um, and I don't know, just in general, I've been feeling like my interactions with people are at best lacking and at worst anger inducing. So um, hoping to relax a little bit with this game. It was given to me via a PR company, so they were nice enough to give me a copy of it. What's going on, Kojin? Wind down from Spook into Crimbus. We have Thanksgiving to hit before we get to Christmas, but yes. So the game is it's a French game made by a French team. I believe it's Jusant is how you say it. I'm going to horribly butcher it. I already did probably horribly butcher it, but I will continue to horribly butcher it. I'll probably end up calling it Jusant. So apologies for that, but I'm gonna boot it up here while I get a couple brains in order here for streaming. But yeah, I don't know. Everyone sleeps on Thanksgiving. I like Thanksgiving. I'm wearing my green shirt against the green screen. So that's good. Let's see. I need to cap the frame rate already. You can see that. Got to use a controller. Okay, I have one of those. Press any button to start. Yep. The old privacy policy. Oh, interesting. You can use multiple. You can use the D-pad, the left stick, and the right stick to all increase the speed of that. All right, let's see if we can cap our frame rate here. Cool, that's what we needed. And let me reset that so I can see how many frames I've dropped since I did that. Talking to my brother about going to see a Ranger game soon. Alrighty. Audio controls, accessibility, video gamma language, analytics. Let's see what's in here. This was a good one. I'm gonna put the font to large for streaming purposes. Camera shake is fine. Camera lag, that's fine. Auto follow is fine. Display hints is fine. Cursor, we don't need cursor, right? Dyslexia font. Let's see. Oh, yes, I know this font. All right. Extra. Oh, interesting. I guess we unlock this as we play. We'll see about the frame rate. A French nautical term for receding tide. Jusant. Jusant. Obviously the menu, we're not rendering anything, so, you know, maybe we are, but. That's cool. It's like a beached ship. Or a few beached ships. I wonder if we'd be trapped on that pillar when the tide comes back in. A little crab-like buddy. Alright, so we have a little buddy in our bag there, it looks like. Chapter 1, Daymark. I'm going to close my browser to get a little extra performance boost here. Because I did drop 20 frames during that whole part, which isn't a lot, but... Let's see... Effect, press process, view distance, right. I don't like motion blur, especially for streaming. I don't know, personal taste, I guess. This doesn't look safe at all. Oh, the ship's just suspended by this? Is there a look button? No. Like a first-person camera, you know what I mean? Anchor. Another ship. Wow, how high does the tide go down? Or how low does the tide go down? This is where we came from, right? Do they prevent you from going back down to the beach? Oh god, they gave us free will and I'm already already ruining the gameplay experience. Oh, okay, the bridge broke. We didn't have any anyway, we'll get back, I guess. Looks like right trigger centers your camera behind you. See if that's... Oh, maybe not. Maybe I just hit it at the same time. It did it automatically. Alright, so there has to be some way we can go forward. Looks like up here, potentially. I can't jump that high. Oh, over here. Also interesting. Oh, never mind. No, I'm wrong. I was going to say, when I change the settings, it had X to save, and I was like, oh yeah, I was hitting X to save on my PlayStation controller. No, I was hitting square on the PlayStation controller. Let me get my camera focused here on my beautiful forehead. Left trigger or right trigger hold to grip. Left stick. Oh, okay. And that's my safety. I see. What do they call those? Ballets? No, that's where you have another person, right? Is mountain climbing big in France? There's a YouTube channel that I've watched. The icon displays the rope's main carabiner. When full, it means the rope is wound in. When empty, the rope is attached to a wall. Okay. I wonder what happens if we just keep trying to go. There's a YouTube channel that is in my recommended all the time about mountain climbing. And, yeah, they force you to wheel it in. All right. And the only reason why it's in my recommended all the time is because they're always doing, like, tests on the rope, and I find that interesting. Like, I don't really do rope climbing or anything, but, you know, they'll do a test on how much, how much more give does a rope that is wet versus has been wet versus is it treated or not treated? Like, they do all these tests like that, and they're interesting to watch. And so I watch them, but at the same time, like, I don't do mountain climbing, you know. But I believe that guy is French as well. All right. There's some objects in here. We cannot push them off the mountain. For better or for worse. Yeah, I'm actually very curious as to how high the water goes and how often. Because looks like there's coral and there's mussels and there's all this stuff, and then there's stuff like this mat. Like, why wouldn't that wash away? When these boxes, these wooden boxes, all float, you know, like. So it makes me wonder, how is there both coral and debris, or a buoy like that? Like, that wouldn't, you know, that would float away. I don't know. These carabiners automatically secure the climb and show you the right path to take. Okay, so there's already ones made, I guess. What they're telling us. I do wonder how far they let you go on. Whoa. Well, all right. Well, that's a good thing we didn't let it go. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay, so you can't let go. Right, yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, I gotta hit A. So. As the tutorial taught me nothing. I wonder what effect that changes. Is that just upward distance? The 3 small icons represent secondary pythons. If they're full, then they're available to use. If they're empty, the pythons are already attached to the wall. Oh. Okay, yeah, we placed one. And so I guess that means if I let go. Right-handed gauge represents your stamina. Monitor and keep it topped up to prevent yourself from falling. Oh, okay, we can jump. So how did I get up there before, though? So I guess that puts a time limit on how long we can climb, which is realistic, I guess. It was one of my main things I didn't like about all the Zelda games, but obviously this is a climbing game, so I would hope they put the... It seems like they put the right amount of energy into the bars. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. See, it looks like you have some temporary fatigue and some less temporary fatigue. Because that jump took some, what looked like more temporary fatigue, whereas the climbing was a more permanent, not permanent, because obviously we healed it when we got up here, but another route up here, but what's inside of this? Oh, a little crab. Made a crying sound. The staircase over there. Can I take that lantern? Oh, so now this is a different path. I wonder how many different paths there are. This looks like a door. Oh, there's a sphere. Okay. Or a note. Another sleep turning over stones at the old delta. Harvest. 2 belay stations for parts. Good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught an old knitting machine from Enyo, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure how I'm going to haul it up to low tide, though. Note to self. Stop doing business with Rem. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts in the Heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman. That's what. Okay, so I thought that was a gem. It looks like it's a lantern part, a headlamp. A door. So that looks like it leads over to the area that we could have accessed from just climbing down below. Oh, or maybe you can't because the handholds look like they're broken. All right. Yeah, this wall thing is not working right, it looks like. That crab is right underneath. Oh, another, oh, wow, there's a lot of crabs up here. The rope can be attached to most surfaces by holding down X. No, wait, I want him to, I want him to come in, not to make more. Little symbols in the wall here. Oh, hey. Looks like a movie reel. Oh, okay, cool. I guess this is a way to quickly get down if I need to. Or assumably up. Well, I guess maybe only up if we take it down. A conch shell. Oh, interesting. So that means at one point the water was probably up there. Making carvings of animals. Got an achievement for listening to the shell. Oh. I didn't realize I would destroy it. Rip. There's that platform over there. Is that something we're meant to get to? I don't think so. Yeah, no, that's the barrier here. So those look like they're rotting away, but no. Are they slices of coral? Being used as wooden boards? Hmm. Iki. How are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night, even though people are climbing down from all over. I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside-down cliff might help steer passerbyers this way. I miss seeing a packed patio. Can you take care of it? I checked with low tide and everyone agrees. Hey Mo, listen. These things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. If I'm free for a romantic dinner for two? Anyway, all good for your scaffolding, since the village approves. I don't have much wood to choose from, after all that new path to the plain I had to build. But I still have a wreck or two left over. I'll get to it when the currents allow. I owe you one, thanks. You're the best. By the way, do you ever run into old Sanja? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hob for my oven? Mine's taking on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it will be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. Interesting. So this is some kind of sawmill that they're cutting pieces of wrecked ships and what looks like coral off of. Not any real way of climbing that, though. Or do I? I don't think I was supposed to. Nice. Nice view from up here, huh? Looks like a broken ladder. The rope can be attached to most surfaces by holding down X. Is there really no way to get up there? Maybe there's no way I see to get up there. It looks like you'd be able to climb across all this, but this doesn't really go in that area. Now I can't cheese my way back up again. It doesn't really look like there'd be a way to do that anyway, so I'm not gonna go crazy about it. Now I'm like, I want to see. Yeah, that does not connect over top. Maybe it's another one of those ones where it goes one way. Well, I'm guessing whoever these areas belong to have, oh, they scoped it out for me, have worked on something like this to make sure it's safe for a long time, but who knows? Also, how's it going, Evil? You doing all right? It does attach. Okay. Whoa. This crab doesn't care if I stand on him. Cool. Another house here. Excuse me. What's going on, Fridge? Oh, the little dude sounds. Yeah, I agree. I am enjoying the aesthetics of this game so far. How's it going, bud? How are you doing? A little swing. A ladder that leads down to a little area here. There's that diving board we saw earlier. I wonder if I can I go down there, or do I have a limit? Will we game over if I go too far? Okay, they don't let you release the rope. You can see that it's red whenever I try and release it, unfortunately. Ah, it's worth a shot. Placing a secondary python anchors. Oh, yeah. It wasn't until I started my shifts to prepare for the crossing that I realized it's my last crossing to supply fumarolia. Fumarolia. After that, folks will have to make do with what they have. What I wouldn't give for things to go back to the way they were. Seeing smiles on people's faces, the little uns climbing the cliffs and diving into the waves, and us water fishers learning to fish again. All the things the old folks tell us about, sleep after sleep. But enough of this yearning for old times. I've got a desert to cross, and a caravan to prepare. It's not going to prepare itself, if only. Yeah. You know what? I have a seltzer emote, but not nice tea emote. I gotta make somebody do that for me. I can hire one of those bots that keeps tweeting me every time I go live. Oh, double jump. Okay. Oh. Grab on. I guess I have to. What's going on? Wazak, how you doing? I guess I should take out the Halloween emotes I put in on Twitch. I guess a pumpkin could stay. See, pumpkins are fall, but jack-o'-lanterns are not. They're Halloween. You know what I mean? Oh, I see. So we can use those from afar. But I wasn't really done looking at over here. Just came back from swimming. It's like 3 degrees out, dude. I can lower here, but that just brings me kind of back to where I was, no? How's the middle part floating in the pumpkin? Shh. We have a very thin piece of fishing wire holding it in. Hey, what's going on, Lug? I'm using a different program, so I don't know if it tells me when people raid. So if you did, thank you. Or if whoever did. If you sleep on a waterbed, am I swimming? I don't think so. I think swimming requires you to be submerged, no? Maybe if you sleep in a waterbed. Oh, okay. Great, thanks. Okay, so we have more up. It's rainy season? Hang on a second. I'm gonna make a joke I'm sure people are gonna not be like, but isn't it always rainy season over there? Oh, what's the point of this? I could just... Alrighty, guess not. What is this? This is a French game called Jusant. About So far, what we know is Jusant means that that's a receding tide, I believe they said. Oh, shit. That's not what I meant to do. And so far, we've been climbing up here, and we've seen evidence of, I guess, people living here, and that maybe at one point the water was a lot higher. I mean, there's a lot of, like, coral and stuff around, so I wouldn't be surprised if the water was a lot higher than this. And, that's it. I think it's kind of more of an ambient game than a real story-driven one, but we haven't really gotten deep enough to know. I don't advocate to the pee in your bed equals swimming crowd. Because pee isn't water. The poor devs. Fucking, oh, this kid's playing our game. Wait, why is he talking about pee? Oh, shit. I'm dying here real quick. Wait, what? Why did I let go? Alright, let's do this. I made a mistake. We'll start over. Pee is not water. No. Oh. Spine destroyed. Yeah, that's alright. Nope. Oh, there we go. That's where we have to go. I mean, yes, I'm aware you can. Let me discuss this. Yeah, I'm aware you can drink it if you want to. All right. don't need to remind me. I'm using a new. I'm using a new chat for chat. However, I want like a line between the chats. You know what I mean? So right now it's not showing a line, and it's kind of a little harder to read. Message styling. No text outline. No alternate. No background shading for members. No background shading. Okay. Let me copy this link right here. Change my doc. Paste, apply. There we go. Alrighty. Now it's a lot easier to read, hopefully. There's still not a line between them, but there's a button to make the profile pictures really big, so it just adds a lot of space between them. It works well enough. I gotta actually sit down with this when I'm not streaming. Whoa. Human-flavored water? Is that not bath water? Oh, cool. A tower. Okay, we gotta go check that out. Some plants. Nice looking deck over here. Oh, music. There's a little wind indicator and what looks like maybe a satellite looking thing. Looks like a fast travel back down. Interesting. What could that be? Looks almost like a teleporter or something. Hey, Bianca. You must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay. Still no water. Surprise, surprise. Sully and Faz are still looking through everything by hand, and I've gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me? On Pebbleback? Can you imagine what a sight that is? What was that just ran past me? Looked like an animal just ran past me. Can you imagine what a sight that is? Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it could be nicer if this damn pebble would just change course when I ask it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn. Worse than old Yam. Honestly, though, what a nightmare. Anyway, I'm gonna miss the tide at this rate. I left your mail by the door. There was another little dude that ran past. I hear him. Oh, there he is. It's a little pig. Look at him go. No way of getting the camera on. Dinner time. Aw. He's just chilling. It doesn't look like it'd be a good thing to eat anyway. Oh, there's another one. Boat. Achievement unlocked. First stone. Sorry, my neck's weird today. Another one of these doors. I thought you had to put something in those, but I guess they're just windows. Hey Bianca, how are things down there? I hear your boss sailed off into the horizon. Good riddance. I never liked him anyway. Things here at the hut are pretty quiet. Not many people stop by these days. A seasonal job when there are no more seasons. I'm starting to get bored. You can tell because I've started scratching letters. Tell me something to distract me, won't you? Oh, Em. I'm so glad to hear from you. Yeah, I'm about as useful as a buoy on dry land, but no surprises there. You've been gone a while, so maybe you don't know, but everything here is closed, except for old Enyo's shop. He's still raising his cocos. Bassa tried to convince him to leave with them. Remember Bassa? The little terror at the back of the classroom. They got caught in quite a gale. It was amazing. No one's dared to try again since. Is this Cave Story? I've never played Cave Story. I'm gonna guess not, but... do you think they've gone back to keep you... Do you think they're going to keep you on? Yeah. Do you think they're going to keep you on if people stop coming by? You might be seeing more folks soon. Though. I came across a classified ad. They're mounting an expedition to explore the crow's nest. I'd like that. But going off on an adventure with strangers? Ugh. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Heading for the clouds, huh? That sounds like quite something. I'll better stock the hold. I bet they'll come this way. You know what? You should join them. Come see me too. You don't have any excuse since you're out of a job. Hee hee hee. It would be nice. It would be a nice change from the few stray travelers that only come by. Hey, the other day, another climber got stuck at Weeping Rock Pass. I had to go fetch them. If only you could have seen them. Stupid enough to eat hay, as they saw around here. It's okay, it's settled. I'll be waiting for you. Something tells me they never got the message, but... Let's see, boats and buoy objects up here. Buoy object. Ooh. Is this game multiplayer? Can you push me off a cliff? I'm gonna say I don't think it's multiplayer. This would be my guess. Also, I can't even throw myself off the cliff sometimes, so I'm gonna guess that no, you can't do that. Ooh, excuse me. Looks like somewhere I can get up, but it's just not working out. Excuse me, my legs are hurting a little bit today. You like the explory kind of games? Yeah, I like it too. It's nice and relaxing, you know. Slowly uncovering a little bit more info about the world every time we find someplace new and get a little extra note or something. You know what? I was just thinking, why would they hang their boats off the edge? But they're not. They were probably docked in the water, and the water level went down. That makes a lot more sense. Damn. I wish I thought about it sooner. Just like, why would they tow their boats up here? Oh, no, they're not towing their boats up here. Logbook 12 octaves after Jusant. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy. I couldn't sleep a wink. At the old harbor master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds. Seek hope in water. Join us at 12 Octaves, Becca and Arlo's farm, Highfield, to journey together. After spending so much marinating and trying to find meaning in life, it'd do me some good to see the world. As Emmy would say, hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Oh, as Emmy would say, hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there'll be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was just a small fry, so an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents. I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around if, and only if, I make it back alive. Of course, Bianca dear. Don't forget to bring snacks. I better not say anything. And I should bring snacks. What else? What do people normally take on on this type of trip? I'm not sure which one you're talking about. One thing's for sure. What's a journey without a logbook? I've got it covered. I plan to make like the expeditions that set off the salt plain in search of springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Farewell, my lighthouse. You welcomed me with wonder and have kept me company as I've pondered too much. You always been there for me. I'm leaving you to the wave beaks who will watch over you from the sky. And to watch over this message, I'm leaving one of my creations. Adventure calls, Bianca. One of my creations. The little duck-looking bird on the table. Origami bird or something. Maybe not quite origami, but... On PS4. I don't know if I know what you're talking about. The Last Guardian. What? What? I don't even remember. Hang on a second. This one? I never played this game. There's no way I played this game. There's no way I played this game. I've never heard of this game before. Never heard of it before. Let me sign in and see if it's in my account history. I gotta sign into everything. Hang on a second here. Password. Maybe it's free on Game Pass. I didn't have Game Pass for super long, but okay. It's saying my password is incorrect for my account. Hmm. Hmm. That's not good. There's no way. There's no way anyone guesses. It definitely is a unique password, but all right. Well, I guess I'm not signing in. Check my PS4, PS5. You know what? It's plugged into the wall. It's not plugged in via HDMI. I'd have to try and figure out which HDMI cable belongs to it, and yeah, it's not worth it. I do not at all remember this game. Pull some images up for it. Yeah, no, this is not. I did not play this game. Like 4,000%. Oops. Don't look at my suggested videos. The Last Guardian. No, I did not. If I played it and streamed it, it would be at least on here, even if it wasn't public. Did not play it. Definitely did not play it. Definitely did not. I wonder why. When did I reset my Sony password and not save it? I'll have to recover that later. That's easy enough. Little place to live, huh? Not too bad. Oh. I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanism works. Does it have anything to do with the lost ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think he would be able to figure it out. Or you think we would have been able to figure it out between the two of us? He had to weigh anchor. A date, he said. It's true, he did seem rather dressed up to tinker about. Rather perfumed, too. None of this answers my questions. I've explored you from deck to hold, and still, I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you consider, I still don't know what you could have been used for, my lighthouse. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but that's pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? Need to learn to read. Hot dog water. Yeah, exactly. A lot of birds up there. Oh, boy. Maybe up the ladder. It's like, where can I grab onto to climb? It's that little frog emote, except blue. I'd love to go play one of those big, like, you know, horns they have on, like, mountains and stuff like that. I don't know if those even exist anymore. However, I'd love to go play one. Just hear it reverberating all over the place. I don't know what a sonam is. He's just chilling on my shoulder like a little bro, though. Chapter 2, Migration. Make a travel vlog of Gearmatic Games. Trip out to Switzerland to blow... Dude. If I could do that without, like, losing my entire life savings, I totally would. Let's start a GoFundMe. What happens when you play the largest horn in Switzerland? And it's just a picture of me with, like, my lips, like on a horn. You won't believe how loud it is. What's going on, Vlad? Yeah, it came out yesterday. I saw it was on your wish list, actually. Oh, where's the ledge? Oh, there's nothing here. Okay. Oh, weird. Alternate plant. I guess maybe so you can come up from the bottom. That's all right. We're going to just go right back up here. Try this again. The ultimate trombone hero controller. I just need, like, the absolutely most clickbait thumbnail I could possibly ever have. It's just like me trying to play the horn. I like the idea of me trying to play the horn with my lips just like artificially blown up, and then you know, maybe like an inset of some like clearly Swedish people because they have like, you know, a Swedish flag or something in their hands with their hands over their ears, and they're like, it's too loud. Oh God. That's what I need to find. Like, I need to get like funding to oh, interesting. So delete block Q. Yeah, okay.
Defrigerator says https://udo.be/dxsnbcf9yyk. This is how gear sounds at tuba practice.
I can make it read it, but I can't copy the message. Use school funding, yeah. I'm using a different chat program to oh no, I don't want I pinned it in my chat program, okay. And then when I unpin it, it disappears. Okay. I'm pretty sure that there is not school funding for a social media fueled trip to Switzerland. I could be wrong, but, you know, I'll ask. The question still remains, can we find the biggest horn in Switzerland? Do they have... I'm sure they have a real name, like Alpenhorn or something. Let's see. Largest mountain horn in Switzerland. Well, it brought up, it Googled the Matterhorn instead of the largest mountain horn in Switzerland, but I watched a video the other day, by the way. Use the Mr. Beast add-on, yeah. Alphorn, okay. Loudenhorn, yeah. I watched a video the other day about how YouTube takes your search. So if you search for jeans, or like pants or whatever, it'll search for like Abercrombie jeans and give you that result instead because that serves more money for them. And I feel like that's what's happening here, where it's just like, oh, Switzerland, mountain, okay, here, the Matterhorn, here's the best travel deals to Matterhorn. Like, all right. What did we say it was? Alpenhorn? Alphorn. Alphorn in Switzerland. The Superhorn! Whoa! Hang on a second, let me pull up this. The world's biggest Alphorn. Sunday, the 3rd of September, 2023. All right, this is recent. Culture and tradition from Switzerland. The world's largest playable Alphorn, 14 meters, makes a stop in the Brundy area. Walti Sigrist plays traditional sounds on the Alphorn, as well as rock and pop classics. The Alphorn is accompanied by Heli Kumpsch, who plays the trumpet. Oh, man. That sounds sick, though. Superhorn.ch. But that's German. It's not Switzerland. I like how there's a translate button, but it's all images, so there's no actual translation. Can I hear it? Oh, is this music? Oh, it's just top #1 in iTunes Germany. Tour dates. Are they coming? They coming to the U.S. 2023. Let's see, October. Berlin. Oh, sorry. Bern, Chinese embassy. It's very far from Berlin. Private gala. Red Cross. No, they're not even. Wait. Oh, that's 2022 down here. They're not coming to the U.S. anytime soon. It looks like. Albums. What in the hell? Now I have to know. I have to know what it sounds like. It is muted. Sorry, I'm pretty sure I can't play this for you. It's exactly how you think it's gonna sound. They haul it around. Imagine the plane fees for that. Maybe that's why they don't come to the US. I'm sure the video's gonna get claimed too, but oh, it froze. I want to hear him playing it though. Also, the guy holding his ears. Oh, it's a lot higher pitched than I thought. Do I know that Switzerland also speaks German? No, I didn't know that. That's not the big one though they had on the website. This must be the medium one. Very interesting. Very interesting. Just leave this on in the background. I could jam to it while playing the game. All right. Well, all right. So here's my. This is the super horn. What is this horn? This is the one I want to hear played. I want it to be like, you know how in Star Wars, which one was it? Star Wars 1 when they had the bombs in space and they went off, and then like 2 seconds later it was like, wow. Like that's what I want to hear. I want to like shit my pants because I'm trying to play it. Like, you know what I mean? I bet you this collapses into 3 sections or 4 sections. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 breaks to make 4 pieces so they can pack it up easier. This one looks like it breaks into a whole bunch of ones. But oh, you're not even seeing what I'm seeing. Sorry. It looks like it breaks 1, 2, 3 times to make 4 pieces, and the same for this. I mean, break it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, so they can move it easier. Very interesting. I want to shit my pants, John. Gearmatic Gear 2023. No further comments, please. Thank you. I'm looking at the YouTube pages. I just like there's a ton of the horns, but none of the big horn. I want like my bowels to hurt from the vibrations of the gigantic horn. I know you can't see what I'm seeing. I'm looking at the website. But there's like, all right, I did not say I want to drink my pee. I did not say that. That was not me. You misunderstood if that's what you took from there. There's video of him like playing the small horn next to the big horn. Like this, but not of him actually playing the big horn. Which is interesting. Is the big horn a prop? Oh, here's him playing it with a bunch of beer maids. Very nice. But why? Oh shit. All right, well there's a video of him playing it. I don't know if it's him actually playing it or the other horn, but it's like high pitched. I wonder if that's, I'm sure it's copywritten. I don't want to play too much of it, but I wonder if that's a different horn and they're showing video of him playing the big horn. You know what I mean? I don't know how you'd record him playing big horn. You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, we've occupied enough time that I'm gonna have to probably cut out because of copyright reasons. By using your companion, you'll be able to see the next objectives. Oh. He's psychic. Okay. Fridge, will you DM that to me? I haven't figured out how to copy out of this new app that I'm using. You know what? Maybe I can do this. Yes, I can do that. Okay, never mind. Oh, the giant tuba. I have seen video of this.
With the American Airlines Advantage program, earn rewards earlier and more often through everyday spending. Life adds up to travel. Learn
I'm sure this is copywritten too, but I've seen and heard people playing this. Not in person, but online. I like how the most replayed is him playing it.
Kind of sounds like a jackhammer, like a block away.
Yeah, a little bit. It definitely sounds like an alligator, an animal.
Play a chromatic scale, but if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, it's a duck. You can play fun.
I don't know. It's interesting because like you can get pretty low on a tuba. Like it's hard to do, but you can get pretty low. So I wonder if that makes it easier to play lower. But it looked like a regular tuba mouthpiece. I didn't take too close of a look at it, so I don't know how much specialized stuff is in there. Wait, what? I'm climbing the plant, but I'm inside the plant? Oh, that's the other side of the wall, isn't it? Not really, no. The big horn does not want you to eat. Yeah, I just want to completely, like, no concern for personal safety. Just see how fucking tremendous of a noise can be made. Either that, or what if I make my own out of PVC and assemble it on the mountain and play it? I'm sure that won't get me kicked out of Switzerland, right? Oh, look, some other dudes. Oh, more of these dudes, too. Put a megaphone inside of it. Yeah, I mean, that kind of... A, that defeats the purpose. But B, the way that a horn like that works, putting a megaphone inside of it probably wouldn't help you a ton. I mean, and this gets more into physics, but like, if you think of it, a trumpet or a tuba or even a horn like that, it functions as an open-ended tube. So one end open, one end closed. And so if you have an open end, the bell, an obstruction, and then the closed end, your mouth, that wave can't really go past the obstruction, even though the obstruction is an amplification device. You know what I mean? So it becomes harder to produce that initial sound and make it louder. You'd want it at the end, not in the middle. You know what I mean? Also, I'm fairly certain a horn like that you could probably play louder than a megaphone. So as much as it would help, I don't think you'd be like exponentially making anything crazy. You know what I mean? Lynn's gone to the heights to ask to extend the site. With the boss gone, the wind's gone out of our sails when it comes to digging. It's not such a bad thing. Lifting boxes, crates, and barrels is my area of expertise. But shifting their old stones? At the slightest pitch and roll, everyone's knees start quaking. Anyway, I was just getting used to the idea of working with archaeologists, making myself useful again, and already the work's dried up. I doubt it'll start up again. I doubt it'll start up again. I don't see how we can move forward. How about you? How are things in low tide? Is Dee Dee still refusing to go to school? My love, I'm so happy to hear from you. We miss you so much, Dee says. I'm homeschooling her, and I'm very much out of my depth. Do you remember the names of all the regions of the tower? I don't even remember learning that. I gave Dee a homework assignment about the old altar to keep her busy for a while. She's supposed to copy the design. I ended up going with her. It's been ages since I last ventured into the village and forgotten how dark it is. But you know Dee, she's gutsy, and she's enjoying diving into the past, just like you. Speaking of which, have your archaeologists finally found out how the tides work? They've been digging for a while now. Get it? Do you know when you'll be able to come back up here? A lot of little dudes, yeah. Broke my chair. To be fair, it was already broken. I re-broke it. It was just being held together by tape. Yeah, those are like little like fish lizards or something. I don't know. It is pretty dark in here, though. Oh, I forgot about them. Yeah, I wanted to get one of those Herman Miller chairs that we talked about in Discord a little bit, but they're like $1 billion. And their CEO is very out of touch. Oh, upward, I guess. Or CFO, or no, I think it was CEO, wasn't it? Buy it and forget the investment. The wallet has a hard time forgetting. Yeah. I'm lucky that I have one at work. I have like the C size chair, which is like the big chair, and it's super comfortable, but yeah, it's a little rough on the wallet for sure. Am I missing something about this? Am I supposed to be able to, like, water the plants to make them grow, or am I missing? Oh, I hugged them. I don't know what I did. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're buddies. I did come over here. I did go over here. And we read this. And then we got to a dead end. Oh, they can climb. Yeah, but I mean, unfortunately with COVID and all that and people working from home, all those like, they were cheap as hell and everyone went back into the office and now they're expensive as hell. You know. Those companies were like getting rid of them. Where my mom worked, got rid of a whole bunch of them. And then, but I didn't like any of them. They weren't Herman Miller ones. Or if they weren't the style I liked. So, but yeah, I want the Aeron. It's like, that's like it. I'm not gonna accept any other. That's the one I want. I just gotta find it for a reasonable price. A reasonable price not being like $1,500. What stinks is I think we have a Herman Miller rep at work, and we get a discount, but that's because it's the state buying it, not me. You know what I mean? I can't just be like, oh yeah, give me the discount. Yeah. Yeah. All the work at home people bought them all. Companies were liquidating a lot of this stuff, so there was, like, sometimes there was a lot, sometimes a little, but yeah, no, there's not really much in the way of any of it, unfortunately. I want to go down the ladder. Okay, that works too. I'm missing something somewhere, obviously. Just say the chair is no good and has to be thrown out. Yeah, but see, the way it works is because I work for the state. It goes back to the state. It does not. It does not stay in my... I don't get to just bring it to the trash and be like, oh yeah, it's dead. Like, you know, it belongs to the state. And thus it has to be surplus even if it's broken. Big, No, the state does not. The state does not put surplus to auction. The state makes it available to other state universities and high schools and elementary schools and all that. If they do auction, it's like a statewide auction. It's not like a local auction. I'd have to hope that nobody in the state wants a new chair, and then find the auction and bid on it with everybody else. You know what I mean? As far as I know. But yeah, stuff that we send to surplus goes to other colleges and other high schools and other stuff like that. Something's got. Why does this say right here to hold the grip? I'm attached to this, but what can I do here? You know what I mean? Like, pretty sure I can't get the ladder from there. If we come over here and talk to what's his name, right over there, that makes sense, but I don't see a clear-cut way of getting up there. Gorilla grip. Also, if I surplus my desk at work, my computer, my chair at work, I'd have to get a new chair. Like, they're not going to just buy me the same chair. Unless it really was broken, but... Plus, I feel like that would get me in trouble for, like, defunding or defrauding the state. Like, I don't want to do that. Trust me, I don't make enough on Twitch to do that. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know quite what I'm missing. It sounds like from this, I need to go up. But how? Can't really go down. Already went through here. Already read this note. Can't climb on that. I think that would be easier to climb over if I was intended to climb over it. Did I paint it Vanta black? No, I would not do that. Why would you paint your vehicle, which is made to be able to be seen in dark at night, a color which will absorb all the light and at night. I feel like that's a foolish thing to do. No, I didn't want. I don't think I wanted to. I can't imagine me wanting to. That sounds like a bad idea. The armrest on my chair is just so loose right now, so I broke it. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what this is meant to be doing to me. I like how it slowly goes upward as I run around it. You know what? It's possible I said that. If I did, then I was being dumb because no, you can't. You can't paint your car that color. I'm kind of out of ideas here. Let me check something real quick. Give me 1 minute here. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Steam key. Yeah. Let's see. Jusant is a French word. Je is pronounced like the English z sound, similar to S in measures. Sant is pronounced like son, with the A pronounced as a nasal vowel, similar to A in on. So, zasan. Zasan. There we go. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for stuff. Let's see. How to redeem your key, disclaimers, accessibility. No, nothing in here about getting stuck anywhere. No. Raising a flag on a flagpole. What's that meant? It's supposed to mean? Yeah, I'm just not sure. It seems like these are supposed to grow and they haven't. Do I need to like go down? I don't think so. That's kind of where I came from. Right? Yeah, this is definitely where I came from. Oh, when I was wrapping up the rock. All right, it's all right. No worries. I'm not the forefront thought on my mind. I'm trying to figure out how to solve this puzzle, which I don't think is meant to be a puzzle, but I feel like these were supposed to have grown and they didn't. I thought it was pretty cheap already, but maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. That's the end of the rope and then the line. There's marks on the ground. But that doesn't really help us, does it? Am I just being blind? Oh, that's not meant to do. Yeah, that's not the same company, but it's a cheap version of it, I believe. Or a cheap alternate. Right, yeah, that's the one where he's banned from using it and buying it. I was thinking I was trying to get up there, but there's no real easy way to do that. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure where to go from here. Let's see what happens if I load the last checkpoint, which should be when I slid down the mountain, I would think. Sorry, I slid down the rope. Yeah, it's after playing the horn. Alright, let's see what happens. Did I miss something up here that was meant to make it grow? Like... Oh, no. Not really. It shows me where the next place is, but again, it doesn't... Generate an echo. Oh. I did not know that was a thing. Alright, well that explains why I couldn't go past this area. Was that showing up and I just missed it? Let me make sure I go get the collectibles before I go further. Maybe I just big-brained it, small-brained it, excuse me. Very possible. You already read that. Alright, let's climb up this guy here. I keep forgetting that the armrest is broken, and then I go to, like, sit up more, and it, like, is rotating weird, and so it keeps it, like, popping out. I saw a couple of videos where people made a room that was just completely Vanta black except for a light bulb. And it's weird because there's no, like... Oops. Normally when you have a light source, like, yeah, you're lit from a light source, like I got 3 near me, but you also have all the bounce light, and there's none of that when you have a room like that. I forgot who did it. What is this? Echo from the past. Activate a fresco. Oh, that's like a little painting. Fresco sounds like a Italian dish. There's a thumbnail. I need the camera to have less ground in it. Alright. I think now's the time to take a little break. I'm gonna go stretch, grab some more iced tea, and I'll be back in 5-ish minutes or so. We'll keep playing some of this. I will see you guys in a few moments.